Absolutely.
Hey guys, Josh here, and welcome to Fallout 4, as you might see. So I'm doing a modded playthrough. I've been wanting to do one for a while anyway, and I thought why not record it, see how it goes. So I'm playing with a number of mods. If I quickly run through them all with you. I can't do that yet, hang on, let's just make our character first. But basically I'm doing a modded playthrough. I'm also going to do like a sort of evil playthrough where I'm just going to be horrible to everyone and make just evil choices, because I've never done that before. I've always done like a sort of morally good guy. So I'm going to do a sort of bastard type evil character. And I was flicking through the store at mods and stuff, and one of them that did shine out, and I thought he is a bit of a bastard in a lot of his films, is, when I can find him, preset 8 is it? Jason Statham. So we'll be playing as Jason Statham. So that'll be who we will be for this playthrough. It's now saving. So let me just run through the mods very quickly. I am going to be putting them all in the description for you with links to them on the Bethesda store, mod store, so you can access them anyway. But just a quick run through when it logs in. Takes its time sometimes. And this is sort of a nice mix of graphical stuff, a few bits added and bits like that. There was other things I wanted to add, but it was being crashing and conflicting. So this is sort of like a sort of average out nice playthrough plus some extra stuff. So we've got an official patch, which I recommend for any playthrough. It just patches a lot of bugs and quests and things like that. That is for custom armor stuff, which is needed for other mods to work. We're running it on a 60 FPS mod, which is very good. This is the Jason Statham mod, of course. Armorsmith extended just added loads more armors. Basically, you can equip armor sort of underneath, and so you can make them invisible if you want to. If you want to wear armor but not see it, if you want to wear sort of cool clothing but not have armor spoil it, and stuff like that. Also lets you put armor on top of any clothing, which is quite cool. Full dialogue basically makes it sort of like traditional Fallout with just like lines of dialogue instead of the sort of prompts they did, and it also is the full lines of what you're going to say rather than sort of general hints. Quick hack and pick. Basically what it is, it lets you just kind of easily lockpick. Basically makes you have like a skeleton key from Skyrim, and quick hack is basically the only word that shows up when you're hacking is the correct one. A respec mod if we want to respec at all during the playthrough. I don't know if I will, but just in case. Pip-Boy dual colours. Just really like the look of this one. It basically, your scene game makes the Pip-Boy look a lot nicer with sort of dual colours, so white and orange. This is the Orange Mojave version. It basically does like a dual effect rather than just being one colour. And it makes the map look really nice as well, and it just looks a bit crisper and nicer when you're using the Pip-Boy. And then we've got some weapons. So I've got an M1911, an AK-74, a Scar H, a M4, an MP7, a G36, an M1 Garand, a SVT-40. That's sort of what I put on. There are others out there, but they seem to sort of stand out as being decent ones on the store with a lot of likes and that, so I thought I'd put them on. Not too many, just a few in there to sprinkle in and have some other options for guns. Also got see-through scopes, which works quite well with that, so when you're aiming down, say, a sniper scope, you don't get the sort of blurred black effect around it. You can still see the world around you, which is pretty cool. Gore overhaul, but yeah, it makes gore look a bit more HD and bones look a bit crisper and stuff like that if they're showing. Vivid Fallout, so yeah, it's just general retexture and high res of the world itself. Enhanced blood, so it's more blood and better looking blood, so it just adds to that gore, so it's the more cinematic experience, because that then works with these. So I've got extreme particles and improved lighting ballistics. Extreme particles basically just sort of by a factor of 10, I think, turns up the particles in the game of gunfire, bullet sparks hitting metal, dusts and gravel and stuff, just things happening in the world. Particle stuff is just amped up a bit, so it looks a bit more dramatic and like they say in description, like a Hollywood movie from the 80s or 90s. And then going with that, we got improved light ballistics, so just like weapons just light up more. So like, you know, lasers do, explosions are a bit brighter. It seems to add a sort of like a tracer effect to bullets as well, which isn't necessarily realistic. You wouldn't be using tracers all the time, but it just looks cool to see sort of rounds flying all over the place when you're in firefights. And we've got vivid weather, which just amps up the weather a bit and makes it look nicer skies and stuff like that, and lighting a bit, and then a spring mod for that. I could have gone with a winter one, but that would be more suited to an actual sort of snow mod, which I'm not going to do. This just makes it a bit kind of, there is some snow falling sometimes, a little bit of rain, but it's generally a more clear, there's no sort of heavy storms and stuff like that, which I don't really want to see. And then Far Harbour and Nuka World sort of patches for them, and then some water texture mods, Vivid Waters, which is like clearer waters and nice looking waters. And then this Intensify EMB, which just adds nice filters and lighting to everything. I can't turn that on just yet, because if I turn it on now before I start, I won't have access to be able to tweak it if I want to, because it's in your Pip-Boy. So once I have the Pip-Boy, I'll turn that on. So I'll quickly back out and do that. So here we go. As you can see, it's 60 FPS. I have been talking a lot, but here we go. There is Mr. Statham, of course. It's really weird to see. Okay.
Your coffee, 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit, brewed to perfection.
Thank you.
Thanks, Cosworth.
Of course, sir.
Okay. So this is, of course, before the war. Well, literally just before the war.
Huh?
There's our
We
wife.
should take Codsworth to be serviced soon, don't you think?
Poor Codsworth. He's doing his best. Let's have a Coca-Cola, shall we?
Coca-Cola, ice cold.
Oh, baby's crying.
Like someone made a sticky. I shall attend to young Shaw.
So right now you're able to see the mods. When you get out the vault, you really notice them a lot. I did also tweak with sort of greenery mods that make the world a bit more grassed over and stuff, and more greenery on trees, which would be probably somewhat realistic. After 200 years, grass would probably be growing back a bit more and sort of reclaiming the world. But it looks cool in your immediate vicinity, but in the distance it's kind of not loaded in, and then as you walk forward it's kind of turning stuff green. It just looks really weird, so I just decided not to go with that. I'm trying to remember what I need to do. Okay. Oh, here comes the Vault Tech guy. Let's talk to him.
Good morning, Vault-Tech calling.
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
Oh,
It's weird seeing his face, not his voice.
no, I'm not selling anything. Not today. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Maybe I don't want to talk to you. Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to talk to you.
No, you do. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
But there's room for my
I can't.
family.
I've got to be realistic. I can't just be throwing away the chance to get in the vault.
Miner's your robot, naturally.
I want to be mean, but not like stupid.
You're already cleared for entrance. It's just a matter of verifying some information. Don't want there to be any holdups in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. Won't take but a moment.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Right. What should we call ourselves? just call myself Josh, to be honest. Then Codsworth will call us that anyway. Anything else I might come up with might not be correct. Trying to think what build I want to do. A little bit of strength. A little bit of perception, endurance, charisma, well, quite high. It's agility. Right. Perception. I want to be quite accurate in VATs. I don't want to have to
That's everything.
be missing a lot.
Walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
I love how he gets shut out.
It's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Oh, bloody baby.
Mr. Josh, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
Okay, let me through.
You heard Codsworth. Go on. How are the
I still remember that VR video when he just screams in the baby's face, like, go to sleep! Shame they never bought this to PSVR. It'd be worth playing that without mods just to experience that in VR. Although,
Listen, after breakfast,
I have played Sky in VR briefly and it wasn't a particularly
weather should hold
good
up.
experience. Made me quite ill. We were about that night in the park a year ago.
Will it be like that night in the park a year ago?
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
Okay. Here we go.
Followed by followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
did
contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations. We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to
shit.
get to the vault.
Here comes the nuke.
Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
I find it always weird how you just get the Vault-Tec guy just before.
Evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
So yeah, like you won't really notice any real mods yet showing up, other than the texture mods looking a bit better on the floor and that, and of course the frame rate. If I'm used to old console frame rate, and the water, looks quite nice actually. Let's keep going.
Vault participants, check in at the gate. That's absurd! I am Vault-Tec.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay.
In fact, they would actually consider just mowing him down right there with a minigun as well. Like these would die as well if you fired that.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay,
Let's go.
Thank you.
Good luck, ma'am.
I wonder if you don't go up here,
What's
does the
gonna happen to
nukes
all
just
those people
hit,
outside the gate?
Everything we can. Now keep moving.
or does it not trigger till you get up here?
Step on the platform in the center.
Okay, here we go. Explosion time.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my god!
Hold on.
It's bloody close. Like, I would have thought they would still probably get killed by that. Okay.
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Just a quick quick save.
Everyone please step off the
It
elevator.
isn't
and proceed up the
100%
stairs in an orderly
not
fashion.
going to crash.
No
I
need
have
to
tested
worry,
it quite a
folks.
lot to make sure it
We'll get
doesn't.
everyone
I had to
situated
get the
in
right
your
balance
new
of mods,
home.
like I said, but
Vault
there's still a
111.
chance it might decide to
Better
crash.
future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left a minute later...
No,
We'd all be.
don't get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now. Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
Okay, let's go. Where are you going? Oh. Sorry.
Vault Tech is here for you. All new residents,
Oh, hurry up.
please proceed in an orderly fashion.
Bloody hell, what's she doing? Just back and forward.
Here you are. Head down the hall there.
Does he have the Pip-Boy on? No, because I know we get the Pip-Boy from there later on. Off a skeleton that's standing there.
Take a vault suit.
Oh, I don't know what
down
she's
the hall.
doing. She's just
Take a seat. Just
standing about.
You'll need your suits before we can take you further.
Thanks.
Thank you.
What now?
Just
Look up.
follow the
Failed.
directions.
Added.
They'll show you
What?
where to go.
all right.
That's a bit concerning.
Follow me.
See? This is our new home.
Oh,
I haven't seen that happen before. It's likely a result of the mod, but
Our home. Everything we
Not that
had.
the others aren't great, mind you.
Father down in DC. How long do you think we'll be down here?
Move along.
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items. Checking everyone off the list as they come in.
Fashionable as well as comfortable.
how they didn't realise what was happening, I don't know.
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see this as your new home.
Oh, you're the one with the Pip-Boy.
Hey.
This way, please. Just
Okay.
step in here and put your vault suit on. The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
I'm always the one.
Secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Manual override initiated. Cryogenic
Here comes the Institute.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
It's a bit weird how I got woken up as well. Like, does that mean all the other pods woke up? Or just us two?
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
Got it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Yeah, I don't get why we had to wake up.
Failure of cryogenic array. Vault residents must vacate immediately.
Also, how like I'm the only survivor. Like, did no one else live? It's quite mental how everyone else died. Unless the Institute deliberately deactivated them to save the power for me. No, they might need me. Right, let's go. Just take everything. It's a very good idea to have every bit of junk you can for crafting and everything. Red roaches, lovely. Let's kill them when we can. Oops, stim back. Just let me do anything? Was it just logs and stuff? No. I've gone with white, as you may see for the UI. It just looks a bit kind of retro looking. White text. It's quite nice, I feel. Don't you smack this fucker up. Oh, there we go. He died a lot quicker than I thought.
Roaches? What the hell?
Keep an eye out for stims and bits and bobs. Am I going the right way? Nothing in these, no. Oh, that's just the bench. Yeah, I don't know if I am. Oh, here we go. Watch the reactors.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
We get a gun. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I think we get a gun soon. Into your stims.
Is this all that's left?
I think we have to, if I remember. Yep, open the tunnel. That's that done. We can't get that, or we can get that actually.
Nice. Coming back later for you.
When we have the bobby pins, we can. This is a bobby pin around anywhere. All we need is one bobby pin, and then we can open every lock in the wasteland because it will never break. Because it will never fail. Yeah, I guess we'll have to come back up for that. It's not even. I didn't really like it. It was just a cool weapon to find quite early on. See some of the effects and tracer effects now, of course. Oh, there was actually another red roach there I just randomly blind fired at. I was just showing off the things, but like the sparks and that look pretty cool. It's especially cool at night when you get firefights going on with lots of people about. Little baby one. Ugh! Fucking hell. Didn't know you were still alive. Any more? I think we're good. Let's do a bit of stealth, shall we? Stealth past this red roach. Oh, he saw me anyway. We're back where we started. What? Oh, that was the inaccessible door. Oh, of course we're here. Right. Fucking hell, my aim. Let's get used to it. There's a Pip-Boy. So I should be able to now turn on that mod. So I'll quickly do that in a second. Just let this load up. It just bugs me, it only cleans it a little bit. Like, wipe the whole screen for fuck's sake. Oops, I just used the stem. Fuck's sake. Oh well. So this is the dual colour thing, which is quite cool, as you can see. Map's quite cool. Get coloured icons for different things. It's just quite a nice way of having a Pip-Boy. Yep. Alright, let's quick save. I'm going to quickly turn the mod on and then we will go outside. Okay, so I now have the EMB Intensify mod turned on, which adds a lot more colour, as you can see. It really takes effect outside with the lighting and everything. It's got a slight radial blur effect as well, which I may turn off, we'll see. But you can tweak all that in the settings quite nicely. It also it can do a lot more. You can do a lot of stuff with the colours and stuff, but I want it somewhat natural, just a bit more bright. I don't want to go over the top with stupid blur effects. Okay, here we go. Out the vault we go. Sweet. Oh! I forgot about the little drawbridge. Oh, here we go. Fuck's sake. Okay, here we go. Again. Up the lift. To the real world. Please don't crash when I get out there. It didn't crash when I tested early on, so hopefully all's good. Looking good. Right. I said it would be cooler with the green mod, but it just doesn't want to work very well. Another thing which is a bit weird, when you teleport back here for any reason, which I did quite a lot during testing, there's like a weird white like dome over this for a split second, which disappears. And then the lift comes up. It's really weird. But yeah, here we are. In the world. See the textures looking quite nice. And quite a bit different to early on, when the nukes, or before the nukes fell. I'm going to turn off that radial blur, I think. I've got to see through scope settings as well. I forgot about that one. So yeah, just so I can give you an idea of what you can do. You can do a really close doff, right? So basically, like, just in front of you is blurred. It's cool for like photos and stuff. I think that's what you use it for. But yeah, you can't see anything. Ooh, what am I going to settings for? You can do this, extreme doff, which it makes everything go fucking mental. Like, why would you do this? Other than immediate photos, like, I don't know. It makes even your fucking gun blurry. And your UI goes fucking weird as well. So that is a weird thing. I don't know why you would do that. I'm just going to take the blur off entirely. But yeah, you can go through. There's some sort of basic templates you can do. War movie makes it go sort of all weird, almost black and white, but somewhat green looking. But what I normally do, I just put it on enhanced colours. Hang on, need to reset the whole thing. There we go. Put on enhanced colours. And then, nope. That's intensity classic. That's quite mental. I prefer enhanced colours. Enhanced colours. And then I up the contrast slightly. A little bit more saturation. And then a tiny bit more brightness as well. And then, like I said, we take off the blur. Apart from any in-game blur it would do anyway with field of view stuff. And natural blurs. And yeah, so here we go. This is the outside world after the nukes fall.